inspiration.
I personally nominate Ted since he was in both Whisper chats.
That's fair.
That's a
Well
very
played.
good point.
Well played. Okay. We after visiting we started off after having visited the Golem factory. Eric's I have it written down, but that page is kind of so I can't get to it, so it doesn't matter. We were at the inn is the important part, and we decided to keep an eye on. If I say Grinder's Bone, that's the right name, right?
No.
Nope.
God damn it. Grifter's Bone.
I fucked y'all up.
Not really, because Grinder means something very different in the game.
Yeah. Yeah,
A
see,
sandwich.
that's the thing. The phrase "grinder's bone" is an entirely different thing,
Yep.
which is why that's not what this is.
Did I send you these notes? I just realized I don't know if I did. I'll check.
And now I've course corrected everyone.
Yeah, Grinder's Bone is one of those
Yep.
things that you could diagram
again,
that as
Doug.
a lot of verbs.
Oh, that po' boy looks very good, Tyler.
I'm
Congratulations.
very excited.
Adam, I imagine
You
that
make a
was like
shrimp
a
po'
fucking-
boy?
a
I
head
did.
juke. Like,
Oh fuck
can't get
yes. Does okay. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
we may need to
okay,
cancel
okay.
session so we can all watch Tyler eat the shrimp po' boy.
No, no, thank you.
Hold on,
Let's
let's
go to
get a
the po'
picture
boy
of it,
cam.
please. Picture.
The Tamor
The
Does look
shrimp,
boy
the shrimp are
cam.
delicious. And there's this really good sauce that I mixed up, and I'm very excited.
Oh hell yes.
God.
I'm so hungry.
I just ate and now I'm hungry again. Okay, anyway. Okay. All right. Off the chain.
So Grinder's Bone.
Back on track here. Grifter's Bone decided to keep an eye on Grinder's Bone, but they weren't around, so we stuck around with Grifter's Bone. Torek posted up in
they
their
were looking
room.
for their grinder's phone.
That's a burner.
Well, the truth is we found Grinder's Bone, but we can't talk about that on YouTube or we'll get demonetized.
Tell me
Silence.
about it.
Oh god. Okay. All right. Okay. Silence got up in the middle of the night. Torek.
Oh, I'm not done.
Okay, all right. Torek followed her to a city square somewhere where she and a couple dwarves sat around smoking but not saying anything. It was very 10th grade juvenile delinquent. Torek books it back to the hotel room, but does not manage to convince her that he has been there the whole time. And realizing she's caught, fake silence. There's no good portmanteau for that. Said she saw something behind the privy. And it would say, yeah, right. Haza and Hyacinth were awake. Time to spring this trap. We left Mel out, who was the only other person awake, because Mel was tired and keeping an eye on the golem. We found Haza and Hyacinth and Torek found a person pretending to be sick in the alleyway, and Torek got his ass beat. Like beat down, didn't get to do anything ass beating. Torek's getting old. Is his summation of that fight. Hyacinth chased after Hyacinth and Haza fought the assailants. We don't know their doppelgangers at this point. Kills the one that is trying to drag my now stabilized body off. Torek's now stabilized body off. The others split. Hyacinth chases them, follows one of them to a particular tavern, but smartly decides not to go in there after them. Hyacinth drags Torek back to the inn where we are all staying, where he is revived, and along with the dead body, is dragged back to the inn. Sorry, my notes are weird on that point because I wasn't there. Well, I mean, I was there, but I was not conscious to be taking notes. Mel used Speak with Dead to have a conversation with the creature's body, and it said that someone named Dominus is says the creature says it works for someone named Dominus, something about invaded waters. Ears are still ringing. Dominus wants control of intelligent creatures. There was also something about the pillars in its lair offering the key to something or other. I don't know. Most importantly, we find out it was something that this creature said. It may have been metaphorical and I just missed it.
I hope so, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking.
All right, cool. Metaphor it is. Or concussion damage for Torek, who knows? Fucking doppelganger, complete shit show trying to get everyone tested. Silence is the only fake. Real Silence is still alive somewhere, kept alive for the memories. Dominus wants brave souls to take over, some sort of army maybe. They intimate that this is the largest doppelganger colony, but Torek is convinced that there are probably colonies other places. Here I get Grifter's Bone correct, so 2 different names in 2 notes, great. 2 years ago is when Silence was taken. That's
So
the
you
last
mean
time.
when you didn't duck away from everyone in the middle of the night to go meet someone surreptitiously, you called it Grinder, and all the other times you referred to it as Grifter? Got it.
Huh.
Doppelganger.
Got it.
I don't think that's what Adam is intimating, Doug, but
No, it's fine.
God damn it.
Doug, you being the one to miss that makes it 10 times funnier.
I'm helping.
Point is, Silence has been replaced for at least 2 years without being noticed. We went back to the factory. Turns out that the fuck we met yesterday isn't the actual director. I let one of those things into my head. Hope it enjoyed the view. The real. Sometimes I like just reading Torek's notes. The real referee Eric's is just as paranoid. See where this takes us. We had a brief conversation via Sending Birds, and he sent one with a bloody thumbprint. We followed the note or met up with him. I forget exactly. And we are standing behind the factory at some sort of tree line, where we have all confirmed that all of us, including who we assume is the real referee, bleed. And so we know that means that we are either not doppelgangers or the doppelgangers have evolved DS9 style to, carry fake pockets of blood in their body.
Very smart.
Star Trek reference. Hell yeah. And that's where we are, standing on the edge of the...
Correct. You are near the facility still. The factory. Sorry. With the director, as you assume, in the within the tree line still. He has beckoned you to follow him, and everyone has decided to follow him into the forest towards his acclaimed safe house. Still the plan?
You make it sound so sketch.
I mean, it's not sketch.
You want to follow a stranger into the woods to what he claims is a safe house?
We've done dumber things.
In this game.
I'm good to go.
All right. If Inks is going, I assume everyone else has no reason not to.
Yeah. Our guiding star.
All right. So, begin your walk into the forest where it is not particularly dark and not particularly cold. And in all means relatively pleasant. A little bit of muck through the undergrowth as the snow has melted in into mud and sludge as things are beginning to find their way um, uh, uh, towards the river, just being pulled downwards from the mountainside. And you don't have much of what would be considered a climb, but you are certainly headed closer towards the mountains, just the smallest incline underfoot. And perhaps 20 minutes, maybe, into your walk, you are. No, that's. No, 20 minutes is far too long. Probably like 10 minutes. You are near what is a very evidently like made lean-to. It is quite small, all considered. There is like a trotted path that leads towards its opening, but there is some structure out of some ropes, but mostly out of the foliage and fallen tree branches in the area. And even just a quick peek with some dark vision inside, you can see that there is um, this lean-to is effectively the cover of a of like a dugout of some kind, um, which referee ducks under and into.
This is embarrassing. Calls this a dug. This is all right. All right, just focus, Torek, focus.
Well, look, if you'd like, afterwards we could come back and help him.
Yeah, I might do something while I'm here, but let's
Yeah,
figure
just
out what's going on
Dig
first.
him a nice like burrow.
Yeah, priorities.
Doppelganger. Yeah.
It does leave like one of you out, as small as a space as it reveals to be. It is below the ground level by about 3 feet, and there is a cleared space that is evidently the closed hatch to like stone work hatch that is in the center of the space. As much as he says like this is, as much as he has said safe house, this is clearly like the cover and disguise of something that is underground, which he opens and climbs down a ladder into.
Should we all go in there, or should somebody like keep an eye out?
Keep an eye out for what exactly? If they knew where this guy was, presumably they'd have killed him by now.
Or they're following us, which why wouldn't they?
That's fair.
Personally, don't like the idea.
Counterpoint, if sorry, go ahead, Inks.
I don't like the idea of any of us splitting up or being left behind.
Yeah, I
I
was
mean,
gonna say
yeah,
the same thing.
If it's just a room down there, I guess, then somebody could. But if it's like a whole thing, yeah, let's just go.
Way ahead of you.
All right, you climb down into this stone room, very evidently, very quickly a room. This hatch is on one side against one of the walls. It is a built stonework space that has countertops and some cabinets, but the countertops contain nothing on top. You have no idea about the cabinets per se. And then there is one stone face of the wall that is entirely blank. It is dark in here until referee reaches into his pocket, pulls out a little black stone circle that appears to also have a hole through its like weathered through its center, that he sets onto the table and spins with his finger. And as it spins, it begins to give off a light, and the room is slowly illuminated with a soft bluish glow, so that you can all see well enough, despite the mostly covered entrance above you.
It's a neat trick.
Thank you. Now, I understand that you have encountered some of the duplicate creatures, and I was wondering how far things have gone for any of you. Have any of you been split apart or singled out one by any of them?
I mean, we've all checked the bleeding, if that's what you mean.
That might be well enough, but some of these creatures are capable of magic, and good magic. Might be tricks or illusions, transmutation. And he gestures towards the spinning disc.
I
As
think
far
we've
as
all
we
been
kn-
separated at one time or another.
Yeah. Not since we were made aware of the situation, but prior to that, there's been at least a moment here and there. I think I can only really vouch for Torque because, well, they tried and failed to take Torque.
And you are certain it was a failure.
I killed 2 of them. Well, technically I killed 1 of them. I think I almost
We're
got
trying to be thorough. Truth is, that could have been a ploy. I could still be fake. The answer is no. We cannot say with any certainty. I don't think that any of us are. Other than the fact that, we're here trying to fight them.
Agreed.
They could have replaced me when I chased her to the privy, and then I came back and tried to get you 2 caught.
That's true. Yeah.
It didn't. Not that you have any reason to believe me, but that's
I
not
mean-
how it went down.
I'm
Right, sure.
reasonably sure I believe you.
Do you have a test beyond the checking to make sure we bleed that we can have more confidence in?
The only thing that I know of is that as the creatures are fundamentally built on constructed memories, that there is a way to detect thoughts and look for gaps in memory that would be crucial to what would be understood as everyday life. But I, with as many tricks as I might have on my person, have no means of detecting anything of that nature. I only ask because it is critical that anyone that I bring in and possibly trust with any further information of the facility is not either out to get me or aligned with these creatures personally. I have competition outside of these creatures, but these things pose an immediate personal and physical threat to me. Either thing, however, either party would be completely unacceptable to be sharing any of my secrets with. You understand?
Mm-hmm. I mean, at some point, you're either going to have to try to do this all on your own, or you're going to have to pick someone to trust, and we're here.
Torek, make me a persuasion check.
Oh, jeez. Persuasion. I am not trained in this.
Even so, there are places in the facility that I might be able to take you, but I cannot take you everywhere. I cannot trust that any of you have outside alliances that would likewise be a risk to myself or my legacy.
Mm-hmm.
What legacy do you imagine that is?
This is a facility that has a history in its construction and also for this city. Should it fall, should it be the case that the secrets are stolen or placed elsewhere,
Look, I hear you, but you might want to stop worrying about the plant's history and start worrying about the plant's present. You're not in control of it.
Sounds like there are parts he is still in control of, and that's what he's worried about defending. Because they're after getting in. I mean, they are trying to get into it, right? That's what you're telling us right now.
Effectively, yes. While many of them have run of a major part of the facility, it is critical that no person, except myself, knows the entirety of the ritual in the preparation of golem construction.
Is that necessary for us to know to deal with this infestation?
Not that information, no, but some of the pathways or spaces or facilities within the company, within the factory, would be off limits.
Beyond
I mean,
the
hold up. Sorry to interrupt, Haza. If these are places you think the infestation has spread, what does it matter if we get in there? If we get in there and wipe them out, they're already in there. You need to get them out one way or another, and we're your best bet for doing that. If there are places that they haven't breached, then yeah, we don't need to go in there either because they haven't breached them.
I am personally less concerned about a lot of you making it into the factory than I am with getting through the factory and into the mines. The mines, I presume, are where many of them have come from in the first place, and if they can be headed off, or at least more information about their private sanctum uncovered, then there might be more to do with the expulsion of them from this community.
so with
Mines, you
regard
say?
to the mines, do you have ways in there that you would consider proprietary?
I do,
And that's what you're worried about sharing.
correct.
What, if anything, do you know about Dominus?
I know nothing. What is that?
Well, according to the doppelganger that we interrogated, Dominus is the one attracting the doppelgangers here, and attracting people to capture, to be turned in, or to be mimicked by the doppelgangers. Presumably, he makes his home in that quarry.
That's something about under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Lakes, I think. Are there lakes in your mines?
Perhaps there have been some that have been recently tunneled out, but none that were in the original plans. Oz,
Yeah.
why don't you make me a persuasion check with advantage?
Speaking from experience, water doesn't give a shit what your plans are when it comes to mining.
With the mention of these specific details that he has not heard that seem significantly pertinent and fit in with whatever he might be puzzling out. Arok says, that seems then whatever that creature might be, whatever it is, or whatever thing it could be, seems then the most likely beacon that would be attracting or collecting doppelgangers, and then, well, to what purpose, except for the resources available in the factory, I can't imagine, but already, as I've said, most of the equipment, most of the materials, and again, resources in the factory, they already have majority access to. Only very select things, and he taps his own temple, remain hidden to them.
Have there been any groups like us that came before us? Investigating this matter more specifically?
Investigating the matter, not so severely, but a few have brought to my attention the curious behaviors of some of these constructs.
Right. And were they what you would call adventurers?
That is a qualifiable like
Yeah.
profession. Yeah. Uh, and he sort of nods. Personal interactions with many of them were limited, but I would presume such.
And were you there to see them off, or did you meet with them one time? They presumably investigated somewhat and then left.
Mostly the latter.
Right.
Did you
Yes.
have any dealings with the Hand of Light?
They are a known name in this area, although I don't believe I've personally met with any of them.
Yeah, wasn't that the other fake referee? What? So we need to. Let me make sure I've got this right here. We think this Dominus is in the mines, and you're thinking they're coming out of the mines. So, I mean, feel like that's aligning pretty well. But there is among the stuff, in addition to the stuff up in your head, there's some stuff in the mines that what you don't want them to see, and you don't want us to see, or you're worried about your competitors seeing.
Competitors, primarily. Some of the uh, uh, doppelgangers as well could take advantage of some of this information. Most of the most proprietary secrets would be within the factory itself in very select parts of the facility. Most of everything is safeguarded by runes that would incinerate any booklets or tablets or any such that would be touched against my own preference, but it is still the case that it is possible to undo. And
Plus, they
that
could just
is what?
nothing. Go on.
And that is where my mistrust might be most rooted. However, you have a significant point, and perhaps there is a way that we we were to return to the factory internally, and if we were to pass through, I think there are some byways if we were able to obtain the channel director, likely get through many of these places without interruption. And if we were to do that, then we could get to the mines and lock the door behind us, so to say.
That would help a lot, yes. Whether dealing with this Dominus directly disperses your infestation here, it is the first step in exterminating these things. They
Here
are
I go.
wrong.
I do have one question for you. These golems, from what was explained to us, they have a list of names for people that they respond to, right?
Yes.
And staff of your factory, presumably including yourself, are on those lists, right?
In a manner of speaking.
So, how are they fighting you for the golems? You're the owner of this place. Surely your name should be right at the top of the list to make sure nobody ever uses your things against you.
My name
Right.
has never needed to be on the top of the list because I have this. And he removes the illusory spectacle in its stone and metal framework from his eye. It hooks over one ear and just rests upon his nose. And he says, "This device at any given time gives me the ability to control and put to my own machinations any singular golem within my sight. It is limited use and often frankly was designed with the intention that it would only ever need to be used to override singular constructs in the event that there's something of this nature would come up. It was not ever Im- within imagination that so many would be able to be out of my grasp so quickly. And he sets it back upon his nose.
So
That said, that does mean
you put in a failsafe, but not a good enough one.
well, not a powerful enough one, perhaps, but yes, that is accurate.
Well, I
It does
suppose
mean
one
should we
golem is
come
better
across
than
with
none.
any, yes, with any within the factory, I should be able to assist at least minorly, and the rest we should more than likely be able to outpace. They do not move terribly quickly. It would be the changelings that I would be worried about.
They are not changelings.
This does not elicit an unnoticeable response.
Mhm.
Seeing as I have all of you here, unless there is some other reason we should delay, it would be expected that I should be within my study soon. Or it is noticed that I am gone, I should be returning.
And we should
Study.
probably be presumed to have been followed at least until we got to the factory.
I don't think that's
So
unreasonable.
we're on a timer either way. We don't want to completely compromise you and fuck this up before it even begins.
From my study, we should be able to pass through the facility, provided we are able to acquire the channel director. It would be
And
amongst one of
if
two.
we can't, if he's been replaced,
The channel director is a device that allows, presumably myself, passage through any of the stonework hallways or walls within the factory.
understood. I was thinking this was a person.
It is reasonable.
You're a director, so you know.
Would a copy of you have access to it?
It is possible that it got taken from me by the time I had been found the first time. While they weren't able to read any of my thoughts and get anything important, they were able to get my likeness.
Yeah. Well,
So if I
any
understand the
reason?
plan correctly, step 1 is to acquire the channel director. Step 2 is to get to the mine and lock the door behind us. And step 3 is Dominus.
Yes.
Very well then.
Might not like this potential idea, but I think that perhaps the quickest way to ensure that the one that carries the channel director could be baited into coming up to the study, provided that it knows we have things that it wants within the study. That way we are not having to navigate any labyrinths within.
Seems like a reasonable first shot.
So we're clear on our parameters here. Anybody that tries to stop us in your presence should be presumed to be one of them, right? There shouldn't be any reason why any of your employees should have any reason to not let you go wherever it is you want to go.
I think that would be the safest assumption, as uncomfortable as that idea makes me. Is there any
You-
further preparation any of you need to make?
I can't think of any.
Okay. He turns to the blank wall and reaches up to the corner between the ceiling and the wall itself and smudges his thumb against one specific stone. A brief rune lights and then melts, and the passageway opens into a much less perfect hewn tunnel path as well. And he begins walking into the dark, picking up the lit disc and letting it spin within his palm to light the passageway. Anything any of you would like to say or do as you walk, or before you do?
Torek will drop back to Haza. Does it occur to anybody else our entire plan is to do exactly what Dominus wants? Walk adventurers straight into the mines.
Yep.
Does it occur to anyone else the last time we tried to spring a trap, I got my ass kicked?
That is true, yeah. But I unfortunately don't see any better way to resolve this. If we gotta go in there and fucking kill it, this
Yep.
is kind of the closest we can get to subterfuge. As opposed to just us running in the entrance to the mine shouting, which was honestly my first plan, so I think this is going well.
Well, at least everybody's around to get their ass kicked this time.
Yeah, more than likely. If it's any consolation, every one of them we kill is a material good for, the world, so...
It's not really, but every one of them I kill might be one of the ones that kicked my ass. So, you know what? Personal victories.
If it helps, I killed one of them that kicked your ass. I think it might have actually been the one that threw you to the ground.
I will reach up and pat Haza on the knee. It does. It does a lot.
Yeah, you've definitely see Hayes turn to the side to hide the smile. Give Torque the satisfaction.
All right. Anything else anyone wishes to say or do? Okay. So Aerox leads you through this passage that has a few turns in it that feel more organic than anything else, and then shortly leads you to what is a very curious passage of the tunnel that is more defined brickwork and cobbled stones and iron rung ladder that leads up into a round passage that he begins to climb. And this is about 30 feet up that he climbs, which is very strange. And assuming you all follow,
Mhm.
the door above, a trap door above, um, seems to be a solid wooden plank trap door that he takes some effort to haul upwards, and leads you all into. I got a map for this room. Look at this cute room.
Awesome.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Wizard core. It's cozy wizard core.
a charming study.
Yeah.
Grifter's Bone. Have they come with us?
No. Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they had followed us at least to referee.
Yes. That means they have to be with you.
We don't really have another plan for them.
Yeah,
They also
forgot you
said
guys
they-
brought them.
They didn't want to be separated from us.
They didn't want to be left alone in the woods without you. Is
Yeah.
more accurate.
And we had no safe way of like keeping them secure in the city, so it's kind of like
Do we want to go through the effort of trying to convince them to stay at referees? Would referee allow them to even stay at referees?
think
I mean-
that's worth asking.
In the last
this-
chamber.
In this room here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. In here or
Oh,
in
no, I was thinking where we were
in
previously.
the safe house.
Yeah, in the safe
Okay.
house.
He would allow that in this instance. He probably thinks it's as long
Yeah.
as like the trap door above is shut and locked, and this passageway is secure enough, it should be okay.
And how do y'all feel about that?
They have a piece of parchment to message us should things go awry. Who knows if that parchment will be able to fly to us if we're inside a cavern, but
yeah. Better than wading into danger with us, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, with us is not the place to be. I just barely want to go with us.
Oh yeah, this is if it wasn't required, it would be a terrible idea, but you
Yeah.
know,
Are you kidding me? We're gonna get to go into a mine. Do you know how happy that makes me?
I
Look at me, I'm
am
practically smiling.
very excited to see how happy it's going to make you actually. Yes.
The trap door opens up into this very dense personal study. It's rather large and surprisingly homey in that it is both organized and full of things where they should maybe not be. Not a perfect organization, but everything does clearly have a place within this room. There is natural light coming in from a couple of windows that you can see have like steel and iron fixing so they cannot be loosened. And as soon as you are all brought into the room, referee drags a carpet back over the uh, trap door that you had all climbed through. And as you've entered this room, you keep hearing what is just a repetitive, like metronomic dinging happening over and over again. Um, and it doesn't stop as you enter. It's just kind of is just ringing in this room, somewhat annoyingly as referee begins settling the rug back into place. He then walks behind one of the tables to one of the desks and places his palm upon a stone slab that is like set into the desk work itself. And he says, "Yes, what is it?" Mr. Aerox, I've been trying to get a hold of you. We have somebody here who wishes to speak with you urgently. He calls himself Salzo. I have no idea who that is. He says it's very important. And he says, I don't know that name either. And he takes his hand off of the stone on the desk.
He's very visibly stiffens up. Face palms.
Do you know this person?
Oh, why the fuck? Okay, so yeah.
He looks at you expectantly and, if not a little irritated.
Well, okay.
Get it out.
I'm trying to clock why the fuck he'd be here, although I guess it's directly relevant actually. And it may
Haza?
be good to have him here. Yeah?
Haza,
Could it be
if
that
you
he's
don't,
not
if you
here?
don't, if you don't
Yeah,
mind,
okay. He's I guess like I would identify him as my father figure, father figure is a good. He's like me.
Hmm.
And also
Now-
he is a like inveterate criminal. Loves it.
These doppelgangers have been in your mind. It's just as likely that this might be a fabrication of this person you're familiar with that you'd be inclined to trust.
True. Yeah. I don't know why they would use him though. And also, he wouldn't use his own name. Like fucking never. The fact that he's using his name is concerning. Unless he's like, I mean, he was kind of a merchant, so like maybe he's trying to go. No, he wouldn't be. Uh, I guess you could bring him in.
What?
Or
I mean, yeah, I don't know if he'd be any good in a fight.
What? That's your concern.
What?
Not that someone who has no reason to know that you're here is suddenly here after you've been
Okay.
mind read a few times.
In fairness, Sal just knows stuff sometimes about stuff, and it's hard to know how he knows what he knows, but he knows stuff. So yes, I concede he's probably not. It's. Can you ask your secretary what he's here for?
Arox's hand goes back to the tablet with some hesitation. Janine, is he still there? He's just about to walk out. Could you stop him? You hear her shout very loudly over the calmed stone. And then there is silence before she says, he says he has some pertinent arcane tabletry for the for a newly released product. And then you hear a voice just, listen, can you just tell him that I've been on this for a while? It wasn't for him specifically, but I had someone else who's not interested in buying it anymore and I'm willing to sell. That's all. It's new stuff from down south. And she says, listen, this is not your business, okay? And then she speaks more directly into the stone. He says that there's some new tablature, probably a runic something or other, that's revolutionary something. Erox looks up at you, Hazer.
I don't know shit about that, so I guess he's moonlighting as a. Well, he definitely stole it, is the thing. Well, yeah, okay. So maybe tell him to. Also, did I? It's sort of useless to ask this, but did I recognize the voice? It's a fucking pointless question, because.
The answer is actually yes.
Okay.
And not from a disguise.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Are we able to talk through this thing? Or is it just Janine?
He kind of looks at the stone. There'd be a
It-
lot of crosstalk.
if you talk through it, he's gonna know you're here.
And
There's
she's
still
going
a
to know
chance
we're
it's
here.
not him.
Right, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'd tell him to probably fuck off and come back later if we're well, I don't not this last part, but if we're still alive.
How about
I mean, it
this?
sounds like he has business with the director and not us. So why don't we let the director decide what to do while we go and do our thing.
Because we need the director for a lot of our thing.
A lot of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And
I mean,
also-
even if we didn't, why would we want some? No offense, but potentially a complete stranger walking through and claiming the one person that has all the secrets.
Okay, to be clear, I actually like the idea of turning him away, mostly because it will piss him off, and that's pretty funny, just objectively, for him to not get what he wants. Also, criminal.
If I may, perhaps tell him that today is a really bad time and that the director will meet him at an inn later on. So he should
Yeah.
go to that inn and just wait.
Yeah.
What in?
The director's from here.
Okay, so you're not giving a clue. You're just saying.
Yeah,
Right.
what's a good inn?
All right, Janine. He echoes what you've said. He indicates some other nondescript tavern in town. And you hear like a kerfuffle on the other side between this individual and Janine as he fights very hard to stay inside, and then silence.
Well, if we're going to die, at least I'll get to die knowing that he was thwarted, and that does do a little bit of joy for me. Just generally. I don't think I've ever seen him not get his way before. So this is a big moment for me. But yeah, we should probably get on with the getting this stick and then going down. Talk about this later. Or does anybody have any pertinent questions now? Or
absolutely not. Let's go.
okay, yeah.
One moment, we're going to have to still acquire the channel director, which
Yeah.
might be best done if we bring anyone who might have it here.
Okay. Wait 1 second.
It would be one of two people, either the one who has taken my appearance or that of Igmy's.
Well, then both of them need to come here at the same time.
Agreed.
Any idea on how to make that happen?
Could promise to give something that I'm not actually going to give.
And do you know something that would be enticing to both of them?
His eyes lift towards bookshelves up in the study, and he says, he just nods his head.
And you have one thing that you'd give to each of them.
I think they're after the same things.
Okay, well,
We could
in
do
that
one for one, another for the other. Is that what you mean?
well, no, I thought one, I thought that you weren't actually going to give them anything.
Correct.
Okay, so that being the case, if they both want the same thing, and we're trying to get them here together, if you offer it to them, wouldn't they say, okay, which one of us is going to get it?
Could, particularly if you have any more of that paper. Although I wouldn't ask you to use it unless you are truly in agreement. But we could tell each one separately that there is a tome here that I'd be willing to part with in exchange for perhaps more freedom, as I have spent most of my time in here protected.
Seems reasonable enough.
Do you have means outside of that paper for communicating with singular entities, or will we have to do something else?
I think it'll have to be the paper.
How do we send the paper to these people that we do not know the doppelganger's true names? We sent a paper to you, and it arrived at your hand, and not the hand of the doppelganger who pretended to be you. I don't think we can address it. Dear doppelganger who pretends to be director.
Hyacinth, would you be interested in making an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Would you like me to roll that for you?
Yes, sure.
Ooh, that was not a very good die roll, but it was a adequate 14. One second. With enough certainty. So you guys had sent a note to referee Erox, not knowing that that would not go to the doppelganger because you did not know a doppelganger was a component here. Potentially, you could will it to the creature that you have known as either Erox or Igmi, uh, and it should theoretically go to the doppelganger itself. It would be a gamble. You would only know until after you've tried it.
Do these things work by us like if I were casting Sending, I'd be comfortable doing it that way, but if this one we have to write a name on the paper?
You don't have to write a name on the paper. It still functions as sending.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a required component for that, no.
Speaking about it out loud does lend me to think maybe this would work. There's only one way to find out for sure. Since we know that they are a doppelganger, perhaps it will reach the creature we intend rather than the one we don't. Well, that's the crux of it. We intended it to reach you. Now we would be intending it to reach the doppelganger.
If intention's what matters, then we say the doppelganger, disguised as blank. I guess.
The creatures that we met, like particularly the ones
Yeah.
that we met, regardless of what guise they wear now.
Also, to be clear, we're luring them into a trap, right? When they get here, we're going to cut them down. That's just so we're all on the same page, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, they have something we want. They're going to come here. We're going to cut them down. When they do not leave this room, we have a time on the clock.
Yeah, that's Oh, fine. I'm not going to be as much of a help, but I will. Torek will set down his backpack, lash the musket to the outside of it, draw out a crossbow, and begin setting it up. This is just.
What? Oh, you're being quiet. Okay.
This is an ambush.
Yeah, no, I got it. I get it now. Sorry, the way you said setting it up made me think you were like prop rigging a trap, like a Rube Goldberg something or other.
No, he is, stringing and setting a bolt and all the fun stuff.
All right. I need you guys to write messages to your intended targets, and then I also need you to tell me how you'd like to prepare your ambush. This room is clearly isometric, but we're still going to function like a battle map. So anything you see in here is fair game.
And where's the entrance?
The door here.
That did not ping at all.
I
Oh,
assume
I'm
reading
on
this.
the wrong
Oh,
layer.
Oh,
Yes.
I see the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I see it now.
I'm glad you've all enjoyed the whimsy of this map.
Yeah, we're about to get some blood on it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I guess explicitly not some blood.
True.
If
Uh,
there is blood, that's a problem for you guys.
Yeah, that's a different problem.
Could also be our blood.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the spirit.
I personally would like to hide behind this little thing right here.
Okay. Anyone who is making hide actions specifically, please be sure to roll me a stealth check.
How big are these shelves?
Big enough for you to sit on top of, yes.
Hell yes.
Should-
I did think about that when I was picking this map out.
Being 2'2" has its
Wow.
advantage.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, Doug.
Doug.
Luckily, I have advantage.
Clink, 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 clink.
Would you like to use an inspiration to re-roll that?
Sure.
Go for it.
10 again.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
The halfling ones.
How much room is there when they open this door? Does the door open into the room?
It looks like it would go out. I know that sounds stupid, but I think it goes out. No. Yes. Yeah. Out.
Okay. I'll just hang out back in this nook then,
Okay.
Like- over there.
Do we want any of us to be seen, or
Is that always the token you've had?
No, it's
No.
new.
No.
new.
Okay.
I like it?
I would like to wait until, after the messages are sent, and then cast fly and fly up above the door. Like as high up above the door as I can.
Okay. I believe that'll give you probably 20 feet, but let me just see what happens if I measure. Yeah, about 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to hide above the door and be as quiet as I can.
All right, let's get a stealth check from you as well.
All right.
Okay. And Oz. Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Dear Lord, everybody.
Remember when we tried to stealth on Thursday?
You know what? I hear myself making all that noise, and I'm just gonna be like, dude, fuck this. I'll be less suspicious if I'm just out in the open.
Okay.
I'll sit in this chair, act like I'm reading a book.
Okay. 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 So what are your composed notes?
Am I the only one with paper? Because I don't want to write them.
I don't have any paper.
Can we give it to the director to write? Because it seems like it should come from him.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll give him 2 pieces. Let me.
Okay. All right.
Oh
You-
no, I only have 1 left.
Oh no.
Oh, I got a fucking weird idea. I'm gonna make myself look like one of those constructs, like an approximation. Like
Oh.
I can't change to metal, right? But I can make it look like I'm some new form of construct
Ew.
that he would have,
Oh.
wearing
oh,
armor.
Oh God.
Out of flesh or?
No, like I'll look like metal.
Ew.
It just isn't. But it won't look like me. And it might catch him off guard for just a second, being like, what the fuck is that thing?
Okay, to be clear, to the incredibly paranoid gentleman that
Yeah,
is
I'm thinking
clearly
about it.
against. I'm just making like what. Think your choice through.
I know. I won't.
Okay.
I'll keep that in the pocket for later.
Okay, that's fucking terrifying, though, what you have stated, especially to the man who makes
Mm-hmm.
constructs, and for all you know, quite possibly knows how to make flesh constructs too. But you
Yeah, I don't
know.
want to think about the flesh construct.
Yeah.
I can make something that looks like a construct and is not in any way a construct.
Okay. God, these dice
Cody.
rolls suck.
Cody, I feel at this point the need to remind you, you played a Warforged.
Yes,
That
I did.
That should be a name.
Wha-
You could have just said, turn into a Warforged.
Look.
To be fair, Hayes's understanding of Warforged, I mean, like, she's more recently seen.
I saw a
rogue
construct
constructs.
like today.
Yeah.
I saw like one of those rickety ones outside, and if you just make one of those and put fucking armor on it, that's plausible. He made a battle bot that he keeps with him. That's
Also, like, it would be a Warforged wearing armor and clothes.
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
Again,
But Warforged can wear clothes. Let's just be
Yeah.
clear
Yes,
on
yes.
that.
it's just
Definitely.
it's just a battle bot, a little battle bot friend.
Sometimes they wear circus coats, you know. It's
Yeah.
Mhm. That
Unrelated.
I've heard of that. Okay. Haza, then, are you making a stealth check?
Yeah, I'm gonna try unsuccessfully to do that.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
So like I'm just I crouch down and immediately go kunk, and then just stand back up. Like, well,
I like to think that Inks believes she was short enough to not have to crouch, and so her head is fully visible through the glass.
She's like peeking her head through the glass to see.
okay, quick other question. If they come in one at a time, are we just gonna grab and
Yeah.
throw 'em down the trap door.
Trapple.
okay. How
It's been a
sound
day. It's
All
been a
right.
day.
Well,
I'm sorry.
if that's the case, I probably shouldn't sit here and read this book. I'll move over here.
Yeah.
I was sitting on
How-
top of the trapdoor.
How sound secure is your room, sir? Like, is this
That's not a consideration I've had.
You know
I
what?
mean,
Look, at this point, we should just Three Stooges this thing, and somebody stand right by the door with a cast iron pot, and as they walk through the door, just bonk them on the head.
Hyacinth is up above the door, just like aiming a wand down.
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
Yeah.
honestly the best idea anybody's had.
Got it.
Doing-
Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay. So, referee folds up his notes and before releasing them goes to the door and shoves them under the between the floor and the door itself, and then goes about the room to like pretend like he's doing something in this room. And several minutes pass, and then there is. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I want so badly to be there for a dramatic reveal, but Miles has asked that I do something with him. 1 second. What is it, buddy? Do you want this? No. This? Yeah? No. Okay. You want this? You want to put on your dragon costume? Okay. Yeah, sure. hold on. Hold on. Your foot goes there, I think. Are you enjoying a song?
It's beautiful.
Okay, there you go. Now you're a dragon. Yeah.
Living the high life, living the dream.
Powerful.
It's one of those riding dragon costumes.
hmm
So now
like
he's. Oh, good work, Tyler.
Was
Oh,
he filled
maybe
with
not.
power when he put it on? Apparently, yes. I can hear him filled with power.
Okay. All right. So a few minutes have passed. You guys have settled yourselves into your hiding places.
Air
Uh,
quotes.
clumsily as truly genuinely as possible. And as you are waiting, time just kind of begins to slow. You can kind of make eye contact with each other throughout the room, and then suddenly, Hyacinth, you hear the sound of keys within a lock and something coming unbolted, and the door opens. And I will show you what comes through the door. First, a very large and full frame of a hewn, carved, marked, and fired clay golem trods in. Followed by the turtle and the copy of Erox, as well as one more fired clay golem. And then following that, something very curious. Something that is grayish and poorly molded together. Bits of steel and plenty of hold on, glass tubing and materials, inorganic, jutting from its frame, but still faintly humanoid in its appearance and even in its material itself. Follows after this second. So we'll move that guy to the back, move this guy right here. He is easily taller and broader than the others, and there is elixirs and glowing fluids that move through piping that sows its way through what is more apparently its cold flesh. All right, you guys are in ambush. The golems do not move, but the two doppelgangers certainly notice you.
As soon
You
as
actually are the only person who's fully hidden.
once like they start moving in, I would like to once they're in, just start things off with a not cone of cold, a rhyme spinding ice directly down. If I'm 20 feet up, that means I've got a 20-foot circle on the ground.
20-foot circle seems just. And let me just kind of figure out what that 20-foot would look like.
I'm aiming mostly for the doppelgangers,
Okay,
and then I would like to catch the other ones.
I think because of how far they're able to get in before you can cast, you'd get the two clay golems and miss the other thing.
Okay.
Just because in targeting, it doesn't get all the way in before you would hit them all. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have you roll your dice. I will roll mine, and we will also have everyone roll initiative. Would have been smart for me to roll mine, but I never fucking remember to.
Yep, that makes sense.
Constitution save. If they save, they take half damage. If they fail, they take full damage and are hindered in ice. Their speed it will be 0 until they either a minute passes or someone else breaks them out.
They can do it with an action also, can't they?
Yeah, they can do it with an action. It or another creature have to use an action.
Gonna give the golems disadvantage. Actually, I think I'm gonna let everyone have disadvantage because you did, or disadvantage, because you did hide successfully from all 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, all 5 of the party, but
Yeah.
let's see. Disadvantage means that actually, all of them fail that save. Did you roll the dice?
Yes. Yeah. It's 12 cold damage.
Okay. Do you want to sit on my lap, Miles? Oh, feel bad. Just a minute to get all of those things put in. Okay. Hold on, buddy. Mm. I know that he's fine, but all right. So, Hyacinth, if you'd like, you can take an opportunity to describe what just happened as the 4 were able to make it into the room.
With this wand, it's the amber wand that I had taken from someone before, Zach Nathan, I think. Pointed down, the entire thing begins to glow kind of blue and with a chanting of words. Just a blast of cold freezes. You said all of them failed? Yeah, all 4 of them have ice that just grows over their body, freezing them in place. And then now it's ball game.
It's also your turn next.
Andy.
Mm-hmm.
How
Fire about
loud
to
is
melt all the
lightning?
ice.
How loud is a lightning bolt? From my experience,
I can't in good conscience say quiet because thunder is not quiet.
but it's not thunder. It's
It
like
won't technically
You're
make.
right. But
yeah, it's not like the thunder spells that say 300 feet can hear you kind of thing, but definitely not quiet.
yeah,
All
that's
right,
my
all right,
thought.
I'm right here.
Let's see. I don't want to spend all my third level slots right away. I will just
Aw.
yeah. I will just chunk a second level ice knife at the tortoise.
Okay. He does have a pretty high AC, but you do hit him.
All right. So he takes 9 piercing, and then him and everyone else need to make a dex save or take 8 cold damage.
Okay. What's wrong now? Okay. The only
That's only.
things.
I said second level. That's only first level damage.
Oh, okay.
It just one more
Oh,
d6 of cold damage.
does it? Is it 2 or is it 1 or 2?
It's 2d6 cold damage baseline.
Okay.
Yeah, and then another.
So,
All right.
nice.
so yeah,
Yeah,
an
that's
extra
very good.
6 cold damage for everyone who failed.
Okay. So that is actually that that ice knife sharp as a dagger pierces through some of the softer tissue in the turtle, and he drops uh and begins to melt form, turning into kind of the weird gray humanoid body, dropping many of the like equipment and steel items that he was carrying. Let's see if that does the trick for this guy too. I don't think it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. But it does not look good for the clone. The obvious clone anyway. Oh. And
Alright, I will
even as resistant to
maintain
magic
my
as these
perch
things
up
are,
there, and that'll be
many
it.
of them still take that damage. 14. Okay. And you are up there. Got it. Okay, so Haza, you are next.
Yep, gonna get up in the mix. I will use my yeah, I'll just use my action for the moment to swing at the iced over imposter. No Hexblade's curse or anything.
He is unarmored. So that does hit.
Not
And
Hexblade's curse, sorry. Only 7.
okay. All right. He is then slashed but not destroyed. That'll hit.
Second attack. Just
And
bring it down overhead.
all right. And that just cleaves through the lack of bone, and it drops into 2 piles of gray matter. Again, some clothing and things beginning to drop off of him.
Okay, yep, shield up, ready for the golems to beat the shit out of me. And that thing in the back.
All right, Oz.
All right, I will approach, and as I do, I will just announce to this golem, well, you've lost before you even entered the room. Yield, and we'll make this simple.
And is that just which golem is that to?
The one closest to me,
Okay.
this guy.
You know, he does not heed your words and does not even seem to
Love it.
notice that you've spoken.
Yeah, and with my bonus action, I'll just referee. Now would be a good time for those glasses.
All right, Toric.
I will look at the 2 doppelgangers who are dead, look at the golems, look at my crossbow. Yeah, this isn't gonna do shit. But I will still fire at this one.
Okay. 18 will hit. And the crossbow bolt wedges into the soft, moldable body and does not seem to slow him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I will take my second shot at this guy instead. Who knows? Maybe
Okay.
this will do something.
That is a hit. And that does pierce into the flesh material. It doesn't bleed, but there's kind of the strike back and a weird warbled grunt as it is hit.
Holy shit. All right, I got one.
Hmm.
That's it for me.
All right. Referee gets to take his turn to try to dominate one of the golems, which they have the opportunity to save against. This big fuck off thing seems the most terrifying, so we'll try that. Huh. Needed a nat 20 to succeed because of his modifier. Crazy time to have rolled a nat 20. Okay. Inks.
Okay, run around and take care of
Uh, all right. You were actually hidden from the clay golems with as bad as your rolls were.
that. Hell yeah. All right. 16?
Will hit.
7 bludgeoning.
All right. You have magical fists yet?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good to know. You actually meet resistance and feel it being pushed under your weight.
Unfortunate, but I have no other options. 21.
No, this is sorry. That was supposed to be encouraging. This works.
Oh, okay, cool. Hooray.
Oh, thank God.
I thought it was like resisted, not yeah. Anyways, flurry of blows. Boom
Boom.
and nope.
Oop.
I'm gonna leave it. That's fine. I'll miss.
Okay. Okay. So these two are currently bound in ice. Could I get the rules for that again?
Yeah, I'll throw it in again. Bound for a minute until they or someone else use an action to break it away.
Okay. I don't think that either of them constitute as very, very smart, but I also think that the both of them know they shouldn't be stuck here, so they're going to take their actions to break themselves free, pulling and pushing against the casing of ice and moving themselves out um, and forward a little bit. Over you, Inks.
That's fair.
All right. Then I've got this fucking thing. This gray behemoth, clearly made from what?
He's scary looking.
Yeah. Clearly made from some of the like stretched, weird, putty-like skin of some of the doppelgangers, as well as other organic material. This creature's first thing going to be. Yeah. Flexing its arms forward, uh, the one of the canisters of a grayish material inside begins to drain itself and fill some of the tubing, the visible tubing within its body. And as it does so, a moment later, little crystalline growths begin to cover this body. Some of them begin to pierce into it and cause it to tear some of its skin, but overall it hardens into some. And this thing is going to boost its own AC while taking some necrotic damage. Roll them bones, please. Thank you. Okay. And then it is going to just get a little bit closer to Haza, and then it is Hyacinth's turn.
I am gonna and no. Okay, sorry.
You're good.
I'm gonna just do a first level magic missile and put them all on the creepy guy.
Okay. All right, each of those make impact and shatter some of the crystalline hide that it has formed.
Okay, that is it.
Okay. Are you moving at all?
I will back a little further away.
Okay. Hazel.
Still up in the air, just off over
I see
here.
that one coming.
Yeah.
I'm going to, for the moment, focus on the golem to my left. Swing twice.
Is this a magical sword or is this
Yeah,
just
it
a...
is.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the invocation for that.
Okay.
Oh, not good on the second one.
Yeah, that one does not. Wait, hold on, let me double check. No, they're not that shit. Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. It's weird cutting into clay, but it's still leaving scoring that makes this thing slow itself down involuntarily. All right. Oz. Ozzy.
Um, I don't have a ton of good options. I will roll up here. I don't know if this is a spot. If it is, I'd rather be there.
I'll let you be there.
All right. And I will take a swing with my plain old longsword.
Okay. That cuts in, but the clay sort of fills back in after the
Mhm.
initial swipe.
And with a bonus action on my friend with the half internal, half external chemistry stat sticking out of him, I will cast Compel Duel.
Hmm. Is that a charm effect?
Let's find out. It does not look like it.
Okay, cool. Oh shit, I missed one of its abilities earlier. It's probably for the best that I didn't remember that at that time. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say charm, it says divine demand.
Well, he ain't wise, so. Let's see. All right, he is affected by you, Oz.
All right.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Torek is up next.
I will fire at the same one I fired at that I actually hurt.
Okay.
We're still trying to keep this quiet, right?
That will hit. Right.
24, 4, 5.
Okay.
2 more crossbow bolts.
It's very clear that its pain tolerance is high, but these are sticking. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna try to just honestly do what is the right move and immobilize at least one of these things. There we go. Okay. This clay golem is temporarily, at least for now, uh, effectively stunned. Right. Okay. Inks,
Hey.
you're right under one.
Oh
Oh, that sucks.
God. All right, second hit. Hey,
Hey, there you go.
stunning strike.
Ooh, okay. Con save. That's a 9. Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yay. Oh my
Nice,
God.
nice. The
You
dream.
did it.
I did it. All right.
So that's a
Uh,
28.
hmm?
It's
Oh yeah,
stunned, so you hit
yeah.
again.
That's
So
right.
28.
Yep, yep.
Mm,
I wasn't planning on doing flurry of blows, so that's my turn.
just the one. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so both of the clay golems are well, I guess this one technically can be commanded to then attack the thing behind him by referee. Let's see. Uh Finally it breaks its large mud hands free from the ice and then raises them almost Gumby like above his head and then comes smashing down onto the shoulders of the one behind him. However, with that boosted AC, it only hit once of the 2 times. Do, do, do. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Don't worry about that. And then, with compelled duel drawn, this ugly fucker uh, is best suited towards attacking Oz, but let's see if it's gonna do anything else. Yeah, no, he's just gonna try to crush you with his cold gray hands. A 19 and a 21 to hit.
The 21 will hit.
Okay. What you got going on that's got your AC so high? A shield?
I've got plate armor and a shield.
Kick ass. All right.
Yeah.
That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Is Oz within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
I would like to project my ward and take that damage.
Okay. Great. And like
Said it was 13?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm at 4.
and a stained glass hyacinth appears in front of you. Is that how we described it?
Sure, that sounds good.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Awesome.
And shatters into glitter dust around you without harming you.
Okay.
Let's see.
I will. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that because I didn't take any damage.
Okay. Hyacinth.
All right. hmm. Okay, I don't have a whole lot of offense prepped right now, so I'm just going to use another magic missile.
Okay. It's not a bad choice. Total of 12. It's a force damage. Awesome. Haza.
I will take some swings on the one that is currently stunned.
All right. 17. Hit. And a 16 will also hit.
Ooh, nice damage.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
Rock on. Oscaron.
All right. I see that this clay golem was stunned, but I was not at all pleased with the longsword attack on it. So I will take a longsword attack on the dude who just tried to punch me in the face.
Okay. Right?
And for my bonus action, great job, Inks. Keep it up. Perhaps another round of the same. And you have Bardic Inspiration.
Tight.
All right. Some tearing sutures on one side and some words of encouragement to the other. And it is Torik's turn.
I have seen Oz use this particular magic before, so I know if I shoot the one dude I can hurt, that it will break. I will. How am I within 30 feet of Oz, Inks, and Hazen?
I'll say. Actually, let me try to like measure this room a little bit.
If not, I will move closer. I just wasn't
Okay.
sure if I had to do that or not.
I'll say you're too far. Like you're more than 30 feet away.
Okay. If 40 feet will get me down the ladder and
Oh, Steph.
to here, I will move within 30 feet of the three of them, and I will cast Bless. on the three.
Ooh,
Okay.
cool.
On those two and Haza, right?
Yeah, Haza, Inks,
Okay.
and Ozkar.
Okay, excellent. All right. So, referee has to keep using his action to enforce the charm effect. This is not the place I want these nat 20s to be. It's funny, but
Oof.
okay. Anks, you're up.
16?
You're still at advantage. The thing is still stunned.
Oh. Okay.
And
Shit.
it's the end of your turn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It fucking rules.
Yep. It is the monk loop.
All right.
Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Shh.
Oh.
So close.
Oh.
Get
Oh,
him.
come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Get him.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Get him.
All right. Inks, how do you want to more or less single-handedly claw this thing to pieces?
Yeah, I'm just kind of swiping like right and left at its feet, like slowly taking it like further and further down until like its face is right next to mine, and then just finishing the blow with the foot. Just rapid fire one after the other.
That's awesome. I'm so fucking impressed. I know a few other people got shots in, but like, holy shit.
My thanks.
It's okay, I've got this other clay golem here. He's got a turn. All right, incoming, Haza.
Is that? I thought that our guy had that guy.
Yes. So the
Did and
item
shall.
works thusly. He has to use his turn every action to continue control. They're not immune to control after they've succeeded, but like when they succeed, they get an
Okay.
action of yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't explain that because nobody
No, it's
knocked him out and stole his stuff and cast Identify on his shit. But like, I do have rules for this one.
Right.
But thank you for checking. Okay, incoming, Hayes. I got a 23 and a 27.
Yeah, those will hit.
Okay. All right.
For
Uh,
one of those,
Uh-huh.
Oz will lunge forward with his shield and
Ooh.
reduce whatever damage by 9 points.
Nice.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So for the first attack that does 20 points of damage, with 9 reduced by 9, Oz, you take the brunt of a hefty blow there. Uh, Haza, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. that's not going to do it. Your max HP will also be reduced by that 11. And then for the second attack, that is 16 damage, and I need another con save. That one does succeed, so it's only that first 11 that you begin to feel like just the weight of it just starts to sap at you. You start to feel very tired and drained. Let's see. Ooh, my big guy. Okay. As more of this gray figure begins to crystallize and cover itself with what is very clearly like salt formations, it begins creeping down to the ground as well and covering the ground around it. Let's see. That is going to boost the damage of his attacks now that we're around in. Ooh, that is fucking nasty. Didn't realize that's how bad it got. Okay. And also the area within 20 feet is now difficult terrain. All right. And on its turn as its action, it is once again going to attack Oz with a 21 and a 24.
Those both hit.
All right. This is gonna hurt. All right. The first does 11 points of bludgeoning and 14 points of piercing as these crystals cut into your skin.
Okay.
And then the second, likewise, does 10 points of bludgeoning and 15 points of slashing.
Okay.
How are you looking? Oh, that's not good. And your con saves for concentration? Okay. I think those are both saves.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hyacinth, you're up.
Hmm. I'm scared to do lightning damage to that guy. I am going to throw a firebolt at this at the big bad guy. Big scary
A
one.
firebolt?
A firebolt, yes.
Okay. That will hit. Okay. When it is struck, the impact is sort of like embraced by its body, and then there is like a flexing surge, and out flows some jets of and steam of smoke and fire itself as well. I need Haza and Oz and Inks, as well as my clay golem, to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Among things.
I have a damn nimble clay golem. Okay. Everybody saves on that little elemental expulsion.
Oof.
He still does take the damage though.
Oh, okay. That's at least I didn't heal him.
Turn over my shoulder at fucking referee and be like, "Do you have this shit or not?" I have to fucking trust him to do the fucking thing, so I'm just gonna step forward. I will bonus action Hexblade's Curse on the big one
Okay.
and just go for it.
All right, you'll need to tell me what you roll.
Yeah. I didn't add. Did it add bless?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, 20 before
Uh,
bless.
all right, that'll hit.
Why didn't it roll bless on my attack? Huh. So 13 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Okay.
21.
That'll hit. All right, and a back.
11 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Bonus and action.
Okay. Oz, you're up. Barely.
No, no, this is no good. This is not going to work. I'll drop the sword and reach behind me and swing the lyre out in front of me and strum a few chords and try and float this fucker.
I have advantage against spells, which does give me a 23 on this one.
All right.
It's also very
Uh,
heavy.
And hey, so after this thing puts me down, you better fucking kill it. And,
Working on it. Getting fucking hit from the side. Referee.
Hazy, you've got bardic inspiration as well.
Okay. Toric.
Also, since that levitates a concentration spell, I am no longer concentrating on Compel Duel.
Correct. Thank you.
Yeah, you're looking pretty rough. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot.
Not me, please.
Put him out of his misery.
Right.
That's 20
Uh-huh. Ooh, okay.
and a 22.
Mhm.
Not nearly as good.
Okay.
Although I kind of feel like the need to be quiet is up. Are we? I mean, we've had shouting and stuff. No, I'll stick with this. Okay. That's it. That's all I got.
In response to you, Haza, referee says, I don't know what this thing is. I've not seen it before. And is going to try, let's see. Oh, Clay Golem has not been hit very often. I think he's going to gamble that he doesn't want you to get hit by that one again.
Clay Golem is
And-
fucking me up.
Yeah, it's okay. He got it. He's got it. All right. He has it controlled again.
Great
And
job,
Inks.
sir.
Sorry for what I said earlier.
Inks, you're up.
I'll move up
All right.
and see what I can do.
Okay.
19?
Barely hits.
Oh, I'll take it. All right. Much better.
Uh-huh.
Flurry blows.
How
Oops, I
do
pushed it.
you want to do this one, actually?
Just kidding, no flurry blows. Cool. No, I want to crawl up his body like a creepy little thing and then just start punching the back of his head until he falls and then do a little somersault to make it look cool.
Gonna guess this thing isn't a humanoid. I guess it doesn't actually matter.
And then I'm just going to kind of my hair out of my face.
Okay. Anything else for your turn? Do you want to move up into a flurry of blows anyway?
Yeah, we got to get rid of this guy.
Pounded to dust.
Yeah, and I will, like I said, flurry of blows.
Okay.
19.
Uh-huh.
Only had fucking advantage. Why do I have... Oh, yeah. Ignore that. Just 9.
Right.
And
Okay.
that is my turn.
Okay. It is being restrained Oh wait, hold on. It's being restrained. You had advantage. Let me throw
Oh.
on that extra 3 for you.
Yeah, and everyone else has advantage. Oh, it's restrained. Never mind.
It's still restrained.
Yep.
All right, Hyacinth.
If he had advantage, isn't that a crit?
Yes, I gave him the 3
Yeah.
extra.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
All right, Hyacinth.
I will firebolt this one. Which means I have
Okay.
advantage.
Yes, you have advantage.
I can't just give away all my spell slots.
Uh-huh. It is not immune to fire. It also doesn't spit fire back at anyone else.
That's wonderful. That's good. I'm firing the clay. Does this like harden him?
I checked that. The clay golem's special feature involves acid.
Oh.
The
I
other
was
guy
hoping
was
that I could
all
like wiggle
elements.
my way into paralyzing it with my firebolt. Never mind.
Oh, I see.
The
well,
end.
it's already fucking stunned. All right, Haza.
Yep, start slash. Fuck this fucking thing.
That hits.
I guess I have advantage.
Yes.
Let's see if I would have crit.
Sure.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so second attack.
Uh-huh. Okay.
-6 on that because Hexblade's curse is
Oh,
off.
yep.
I cannot transfer it.
Yeah, that's just regular hex.
Mhm.
Fuck wizards for their naming convention on this shit. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take a big step away from it
yeah.
in case it fucking breaks out again. I'm already fucking sapped.
Alright, I got
Ozzy?
it.
You guys can take a rest. I've got this. All right, Oz.
Are you fucking kidding me, Hazel? And I will limp forward.
Won't be a problem if referee keeps it still. Referee. I recommend you get the fuck away from it too after you hit it.
I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, actually, that's all I'm doing is moving up.
Okay. Right. Torek?
I know I can't hurt the. Look, I can only do one thing to hurt this thing, and I think we don't want to do that, right? Are we still? You know what? Fuck this. I will drop my crossbow on the ground. No, we've been quiet. What am I talking about? We've been shouting spells.
We're so close.
Right.
Okay.
As the gun's going off, Oz is screaming, "Shouting spells is not." Oh, son of a.
I got one other option, and it's real bad. I will drop the crossbow. I'm telling you, this is real bad. I will draw the musket, and I will butt whip it with. I'm going to hit it with the back of the butt. I'm gonna smack it. This is an improvised weapon, but it's a magic musket.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't have this shit on my sheet. Are you kidding me?
Right.
This is a strength attack, definitely.
Yep, and I'm not proficient, so this is basically a strength check. That's about right. All right.
That's so funny.
But I still have extra attack.
Hey.
All right, we're done. Yeah.
Do you have advantage? No.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do have advantage, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause you still-
that was your first hit.
So 13?
Hey. Oh God. Fuck, are you
Hey.
fucking kidding me?
That's funny as shit, dude.
Kill it. Kill it.
How much does this even do? I don't
2?
know.
2? Wait, what's your strength score?
12. I have a +1 strength mod.
Okay. I think I think that means
3.
it does 3.
Sure. I told you it was a bad idea.
It was a horrible. It looked. Have you done that before?
Maybe. How much movement did that take me? Because I would like to bonus action disengage and back the fuck away.
You can go right back to where you were if you
Yeah,
wanted.
Sweet.
that's valid.
Let's see. We've still got to just maintain control, so force another charisma save. Yeah, there we go. That's a nat 1 for a -4. That's what I like to see. Inks.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I have advantage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn.
All right.
Why are there so many nat 1s today? Fire blows.
Okay.
And oh, 15?
Ooh, that still hits.
Okay, cool.
It is just a pile of dirt.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's my I'll stay here.
Okay, where the hell are you?
Underneath the big bad.
Oh.
The big bad dead.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hi.
I love you. Okay. And then it is Hyacinth's turn, ironically. Firebolt? Okay. Still at advantage for the 21. And how do you want to do this? You're muted.
Like a clay pot in a kiln, it gets really hard and then it shatters.
And stone pieces are flung about the room and clatter with satisfying crockery noises across the wood. And combat ends, and we'll take our 15-minute break.
Do not.
Slam the door shut.
All right, Haza runs forward and slams the door shut over the fallen bodies of the golems and the slain doppelgangers. So what's up?
I'll start digging through the gobble goop and look for items, particularly the channel director that we're looking for, and then also anything else interesting.
All right. Not to put pressure on you, but do you know what you are looking for? Been demonstrated before. I wonder if you remember.
Tyler does not remember now.
Is it the glass tube that was in the middle of the? No, that can't be right because that was controlling a golem. Never mind.
Correct. Anyone else want to take some guesses?
Referee, would you get over here and see if the fucking channel director's here?
Boo. He does come around, and almost without needing to look and just stepping over the piles of the melted clay, he reaches around for one of the cuffs on the doppelganger of himself. And that leather cuff of a bracelet he removes and then begins strapping to his own wrist.
Was there any other equipment or anything that like the turtle had?
Want to make me an investigation check? I
I
know you
shall-
just got up.
I shall assist.
Pretty good. There are some steel and brass tool sets, one of which is like a single tool within itself. Swiss Army knife of devices, it would appear.
So there were two sets, and one of them is like the all-purpose tool.
It was like a couple sets and then presumably that, yeah.
Yeah. I will gather those up and stick them in a bag.
We give the other one the once over. I know he
Yeah.
grabbed the bracelet off the wrist.
Interestingly enough, off of that corpse, almost everything except for like some layers of clothing, all of the things that are very identifiably magical items or like devices of some kind on Irok's are facsimiles on the doppelganger, including the lens that he wears.
All right, are we going to take a few moments so that some of us, namely me, can collect ourselves?
Arox, can we lock this place up? I don't know what that voice was. That was definitely not Hyacinth's.
He goes to the door and opens it, and then toggles something on his channel director, and a stone wall closes a few feet away from the door. Kind of indicates to you that this, I mean, I think he already explained it, that this device allows him to navigate the facility by opening and closing walls and doors for him. So effectively, you guys can wall yourselves in here and then let yourselves out pretty much whenever you'd like. It's just a matter of when other things might begin to notice that some people haven't shown back up.
Well, brief
It's
rest in here.
It's either we rest here or we head into the mine and rest directly once we're inside, but that's forging into unknown territory, and here we know is safe.
This device also only works within the facility, so this would be the only place I could lock down with surety.
Sounds decided.
All right. You may take your short rest. Anyone setting out to any specific tasks while doing so?
Arcane recovery. Let's see. I'll just regain 1/3 level slot.
I don't actually need to rest or anything. So I will just sort of everyone like okay. Is there in fact a mail slot on the door? I'm 2'2". Basically, every once in a while, I'd like to peek out the door, but otherwise, I'm gonna look around this place and just see what's here.
I did think about having it be real, and when he picked his, or when he sent out his letters in the first place, to stick him through the mail slot, but I decided against it. But he did put up effectively a wall of stone between you guys and like the other side of this door and the rest of the passageway.
Got
So
it.
there is nothing out there for you to look at,
Got it.
for sure.
I will just see what's around here.
Sure. You see predominantly various kinds of reagents. Lots of also very specific tools. Would you mind giving me an investigation check?
Investigation. Reasonably. Oh, good at this. I should say I'm trained at this. Yeah, I'll burn an inspiration on this. This is pointless to burn inspiration on, but yeah. Hell yeah, 2 points.
You can identify some of these tools. Uh, Leathers workers' tools seem kind of obvious. You see also uh, some sewing equipment, like surgical sewing equipment, that you could pretty easily identify yourself. A lot of the chemicals kind of go over your head. You can kind of imagine that this is the place where a lot of final touches would be either formulaically finalized or else done by hand here for every construct. A lot of the tools seem very much not ordinanced for the full, like the raw construction of golems, though. That seems to be relegated elsewhere. And again, some of these things, such as like the sewing equipment and such, seem out of place.
Hmm. You do this sort of thing as a hobby, or is that from somebody before? You said this place had a legacy to it.
My father is the one who passed some of these the secrets of construction down to me. Again, the industrialization process. I have upheld it past 40 years.
And all this stuff that has nothing to do with the golems.
Not nothing.
What is it from like earlier versions of the project?
is easier for many to comprehend the construction of a golem through inorganic material. And he strides over the body of one of the fallen, the one that has not fallen into mud, and turns over part of its face with his boot to kind of look at it. Some people pay very good money for something that they could contrive as real. It's not something that I pride myself in, something my father certainly did. Not something that I intend to continue allowing. Anything else? About an hour passes, and you are all fortified enough, it looks like anyway, uh, to be able to pick back up. If you are ready, I can proceed to take us directly to mines.
Lead on.
He begins dictating something to the channel director, and when he opens the door to the study, there is a very large, what looks like a stairway landing that turns in on itself to another and another and another. And these long, kind of wide, blocky steps begin spiraling in on themselves downwards. And he begins walking. Anyone doing anything or elsewise?
Thanks, Max. I just realized I now have PTSD just hearing you mention long steps that we have to walk.
But you're gonna go down this time, Adam.
All the difference in the world. I will certainly follow.
All right, down, down, down into the smooth and blocky spiraling staircase, some 40, 50, maybe 60 feet down. Hard to measure as you're turning and turning and turning in on yourselves on your path. Until miraculously there is referee indicates that there is an opening below. And says there's about a 10-foot drop from the ceiling of this chamber to the ground below.
So it's a one-way trip.
Might be able to find the entrance to the mines in the more ordinary sense once we have a familiarity with where we are.
I'm just letting you know, referee, with every additional detail you add to this little endeavor, you just sound shadier and shadier. Is There a place I can secure a rope?
A place? No. This is all kind of Minecraft dug out for you.
I got
I figure Oz is the strong person out of everybody here.
I'm proficient in athletics.
I got some pitons I can, and I got a pick. We can make a place to put. I get the feeling that the moment, correct me if I'm wrong here, referee, the moment
Hey.
the moment you leave, this closes up, right? Or does this tunnel stay?
It will stay. I just won't be able to affect any of the tunnels below this point.
I mean, we can make a place to tie a rope. That's
Right. I
whether
mean, I
it
guess
stays.
the question is, are we better off trying to come back up this way and escape through the facility, or are we better off just trying to make our way out of the mines?
Well, I mean, having an option here isn't a bad thing.
Unless someone discovers it.
Well, I mean, if they discover it, what are they going to do? I mean, worst case scenario, they what? Cut the rope, wait to ambush us.
They send people after us, and now we're fighting on two fronts.
My understanding is they can't get in here because they don't have the thing, the director.
That's basically correct, yeah. He made a corkscrew path downwards, and the only way to get... Okay. The only way to follow you guys would be to bore through the stone wall he left like in front of his own study door.
Oh, I gotcha. Right, well, are you going to leave the configuration the way it is, referee? Because if that's the case, we'll drive our piton in the wall here and hang a rope. And once we're done, we'll come back up and meet you in your study.
Sounds sensible. Are you sure you don't want me to come along?
He is going to know the mine better than any of us, since none of us know it.
True.
On the other hand, referee, you realize that that's going to be a lot of fighting. Probably not going to be a whole lot of your columns down there. So
He produces from his belt something that you probably have seen but not paid as much attention to, but a black steel truncheon that when he holds it within his hand crackles with an intense electricity.
Well, I guess pros and cons to risking your life. It would be good to have you there in case we need to secure an escape, I guess.
This is up to you guys to decide if you want him along or not. Just saying he's not going to instantly die the minute he drops down there.
Let's go. Get down that hole, referee.
If we all leap at once, I can ensure we don't hit the ground too quickly.
I mean, it's only 10 feet.
Oh,
It's only 10
Yeah.
feet, but
plus we're
referee is an older
rebuilding.
guy. I don't think he wants to. He's not gonna die instantly, but he also could break his legs on a 10-foot drop.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not using a spell slot for 10 feet.
I Sparta kick him through the no. All right, referee. Here, take my hand. Now, I'll start to lower him through the hole, and then I'll
Okay.
I'll lay down. Right, so he's now hanging 4 feet from the floor,
Yeah, okay.
and then I'll drop him.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
And the rest of you are just gonna drop 10 feet?
He slips through.
Well, I think we're tying the
Climbing
rope.
down a rope. Yeah.
Okay.
I will mark off a couple pitons to tie it to. I have
And
10. I can spare 2 of them.
So I'm curious, Adam, did you just drop him down there just to have dropped him down there then?
I'm also worried about him climbing the rope.
Oh,
If
okay,
he's-
all right.
If he's
Okay.
so old that like falling 10 feet might kill him.
I didn't say kill.
Hmm.
Break his legs. It could break any of our legs. In fact, again, like if you guys drop, you take a d6. That's not nothing.
Right.
But yeah,
All right.
okay.
And
Reasonable.
I'll use my rope and leave it here. So I'll mark
Okay.
the rope off of my inventory.
Okay, couple pitons, some rope, and then athletics checks from everyone using the rope. It's a DC 10. Holy shit, Hyacinth. Holy shit, Torek. And Inks, you coming?
Oh, slow fall. I'm
Oh,
just jumping.
you're
not
just
using-
jumping. Yeah, you're
Yep.
fine. I was hoping that was gonna come up.
Fuck that
I like
rope.
the way you said that. Nah, I got monk shit. Fuck that.
I'm already done before they even put the paint
I
on.
do a flip.
You're down
Hanging
there
out-
with referee.
Hang out with referee, yeah. See, I'm a best friend.
Pirouette.
All right, I will drop you on the map as soon as I finish doing this little thing for Miles. Again,
Oh wait, shut
he asks me to essentially monkey fist his little security blankets into a tight wad. Yeah, it's a thing I did for him this weekend that he thinks is very funny. There you go. Bye, kiddo.
No, thank you.
Okay. Boom. Dark, dank, carved, platformed, partially collapsed, but only minorly. Mines, tunnels, and away ahead. Can everybody see?
Yes.
Yes.
Does everybody like the colors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
I mostly see like blood red, so I'm going to
Mhm.
register a complaint there. But
Wait, hold on. Hold on, what are you seeing? Oh, just the sketch lines.
Creepy
Okay.
red.
Yeah. Proceed. You see ahead of you the mines appear to be the tunnels are somewhat flooded. The water is kind of lighter and bluish, not particularly deep, maybe a couple of inches, but stepping into it you feel that it's quite slick. So difficult terrain in all of these places that have the blue tiling.
I'm going to keep behind referee.
Oh, okay. Inks
Um,
the
Would this
Wall.
qualify as a ruin or dungeon?
yeah.
Fuck yes.
What are you about to reveal to me?
Miles.
I am taking a look around. I'm going up to all of the walls. I'm sort of running a hand over all of the seam lines. I've been in a couple places like this before.
It is very obvious that this is specifically like this is a mine, and it's curiously not like designed to ore specific materials, at least in this quarter. Like it was just dug and quarried. At least where you are, likely based on you know the other context you have in other sectors. There's probably a good number of locations that are quarried for specific minerals and such, but like right here, dirt. This place needs a lot of dirt. And then it was well organized and kept crisp and clean. Inks. You have a decent passive perception, don't you?
Let's see. I forgot what it is. 13.
God, that's not very good.
Nope.
Nope, that's okay. You can still see that you are near to a surface of the wall that is, it isn't stone, and is in fact like a placeholder door.
Oh, a door.
Yeah, a door.
Like right here?
Up a little bit, like into the corner. Yeah, those
Okay.
two squares. Door.
Can I open it?
Yeah. You put your hand to the door and begin to pull. It feels a little stiff. Give it another little tug. Seems pretty stiff. And then you open it, and a flood of water comes washing over you. Could you make me a strength saving throw?
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna use a inspiration on that because I'm fucking tired of these goddamn nat ones. Watch me get another.
Uh-huh.
Like, what am I, Toric?
Ouch.
You do save against the tide. It's not like it would have really bowled you over per se. I mean, it might have with a nat one, but
Mhm.
now for you, it's almost waist deep. Let me just move that wall. Boop.
Turn around, just go. Sorry. Wow. No time to explore like right now.
Yeah, you can see that you have water that is being inlet from some collapsed tunneling to the south. Well, I say south. Map south. You guys have no idea which direction you're facing. None of you took keen mind. There's also wet dripping noises as liquids drip from the ceiling, probably like dew or mildew or something. Just blop, blop, blop into the water. You can hear it closer to the northern side of the room versus the uphill tunnel that Oz is creeping up into.
Hey guys, guys. And she'll motion for everyone to get close to her. Don't want to alarm you, but there are people on the other side of this wall.
Okay. So we'll try to get the jump on him and presumably kill him then, huh?
Preferably.
Okay. Or do we even know where the fuck we're going? Referee?
Been in 2 chambers.
Yeah, I know, but like a heading north, south, east.
This place is 60 years of mining. I don't know.
I mean, at this point, we're looking for whatever Dominus is. And unless you've had some new flash of memory since we last spoke, you don't know anything about Dominus, do you?
Correct.
All right.
Didn't the creature that the dead one, didn't it describe something like a
Snake.
blue scales, snake tail, something or like that?
It was something that I saw in its mind.
You described it. Or am I just remembering the recording and it was never actually relayed to us?
It was relayed. A giant cobra serpent with blue and red scales and a scaled human face. We're looking for an underground lake that Hyacinth could recognize if I saw it again. It's small, barely more than a pond.
Given that we're looking for an underground lake, maybe we should go in the direction the water is coming from.
Mm-hmm. Wait, wouldn't the
Although,
water
I guess
flow
the
into
direction
the
the
lake
water's
as
coming
well?
from, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, kill these things or not?
I don't even know what they are. What do you?
I mean, they look like people, but
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'd say if we can avoid detection and keep moving until we find Dominus, that's probably our best bet. I don't know that we want to pick a fight with everything that's down here.
Works for me.
Now, that
Okay,
being
well-
said, given how good we all are at being quiet, and the fact that we're having this conversation, right outside the room where they all are.
Fair point. Fair point. Good feedback.
Like, I don't. We'll give it a shot, but if it doesn't work out, we'll do what we have to.
Inks, you feel something drip onto your shoulder.
Gross. Where'd it come from?
Ugh.
From above?
Ugh.
Yeah.
I look up slowly, just like in a horror movie.
Does anyone have any lights lit?
Torek usually casts light on his helmet if there are not torches.
So fucking funny. You look up, you see the reflection of something goopy and green dripping down onto you. It hisses as it makes contact with your skin.
Okay,
These take 4 points of acid damage.
wonderful. Okay, look out for that.
Right.
It's still like dripping down you.
Oh yeah, can I like get it off? Like, is it on my shoulder or my arm?
Like shoulder onto arm.
Okay, I pretty much dunk my arm in the water and like give it a good shake.
Okay, yeah, that'll wash it off.
Okay.
Okay.
And
so
now you're covered in pond water.
Meh.
what direction?
Oh, the lake will either be at the headwater or where the water's flowing. So, referee, you have any idea where the lake is?
There's
I
not
know-
supposed to be a lake down here.
Okay, but did your people run into any water while they were mining? Like I said, it's pretty common thing.
He shakes his head. Nothing that was
Okay, so-
reported.
Towards the water, then.
From the vision that I saw, did it look like it was in like a more like civilized like dungeon like this, or just straight up underground natural cavern?
Natural cavern.
I think we need to move deeper until we find a point where we are in natural caverns, not, these man-made structures.
Well, I think if that's the case, at least from this location, that would tend to point down here.
Works for me.
And I'll start walking that way.
All right.
As I'm walking, I'm looking at the ceiling for whatever jumped on me before.
You just see some yucky green goop. You don't see any more as you begin heading down. Move slowly as I am working on accommodating Miles again, and I don't want you guys to, I don't know, maybe stumble into something you shouldn't yet. There is a chamber upcoming, I believe, that you are probably in now, that is like very murky. A lot of sediment is in this raw, unpaved room, and the water is quite gross. There you go, kiddo. All right. And presuming you're still in that spot. Okay, all right. All right, yeah, you guys can proceed. Thank you for waiting. And
Will continue to follow behind referee.
okay. And getting into this murky water, you are definitely up to like higher levels now.
Mhm.
This is near chest height for Inks and Toric.
I will cast message to Hyacinth. Just say, any of this ringing any bells?
I didn't see anything except for the destination.
Suddenly, the water begins to center of the tunnel or from the passage, and the surface breaks as a very strange body. It looks like it is made from the clay you're sifting through, except that as the water begins to pour off of it, these stones and clay um, modules appear to be more akin to scaling on a body with 3 clawed arms and 1 central eye and a toothy maw that is out and fucking swinging. I'm just gonna put that guy on the map. He's cranky, so we're gonna roll initiative too.
Holy shit. A good initiative, finally.
Let's see what we are playing. Yeah, that's appropriate. Or could you describe this thing again? Well, actually, you
Yeah.
know what? I can't see its token, so I can't see it anyway.
All right. It is medium sized. Tyler, do you want me to roll for you?
I'll be right there.
Okay. Inks, I've got your health bar saying 41 out of 45. That's right?
It's right, but I'm seeing 45 out of 45.
Oh.
The green circle above says 41, but the health bar that I'm looking at, that
Very strange. That might need.
My friend.
I can refresh.
Yeah, that might just fix it by refreshing.
I'll wait for it to come
Okay.
No, you can't make me do it. I love these things. They're such a just goofy looking.
They're wild.
I can see its initiative tracker token.
Okay, let's see. Seeing this thing kind of go immediately berserk, referee is going to use the steel staff to cast a spell and see if he can slow this thing down in any meaningful way so that its flailing limbs do not hit anyone. Okay, well, it rolled very well on that save, so never mind that slot. Inks, you are up.
Hitting.
Just hitting.
Yep, just hitting. You know, monk stuff, stunning strike.
All that shit. 26 will hit.
Uh, stunning strike.
And that's a nat 20.
Unfortunate. That would have been really good.
Oh, that would have been really
Did the 13 hit?
No.
Okay. Do I want to hit again or do I want to walk? Fuck it, I'll hit again.
Okay. That will hit.
12 damage. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Haza.
Yep. Get on the other side of it and then slash. Well,
Nice.
no bless, but
Good
I'm
start.
still a nat 20.
hit the wrong button.
All
Why
right.
do I have an advantage click? And yeah, you can take the 12 on the second one if you wanna.
Yeah, the 12 will not hit.
Yeah. I misclicked, but it's still a second attack.
Okay. Hyacinth, you're up. Well, people were moving in. You were AFK, so if you want to start up near Toric, that's fine. And then you can take your turn.
Yeah, that'd be great. I can use 1 second.
No problem. Bedtime?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you're muted. Moving forward, what?
I'll move forward, and once I can see it, I will just cast a firebolt.
Okay. All right. Wrong button. It's controlled. Open the sheets. Is that the button I hit before? It's Alt. There we go. 24 will hit. Or 12. Wow. 12 points of fire damage. And then it is Toric's turn.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we? Oh, that's weird. I will draw the musket and just. Hey, what is this thing, referee? What do you got going down here?
Miss.
Duck the misfire by a 1. Oh, hey.
Holy shit. Okay.
Hell yeah.
That might be
Oof.
12s are trash. Good times. Good times.
Okay. Referee in response just says, "Sometimes things are here. It's just the way of the world." And then Oz, it's your turn.
Fucker's got an excuse for everything. All right.
You're just mad because he's right.
I'll just take a big old swipe with the old longsword.
All right. That will miss.
All right, fantastic. And that'll be that.
Okay. Cool. On his turn, his three wild swinging clawed arms slash out at each of you, starting with Haza with a 20, Oz with a 19, and Inks with a 17.
Oh my gosh. Just missed.
And hits.
All right, that is 7 slashing damage to Haza.
I will use cutting words to reduce that by awesome 2.
Okay.
Every little bit.
It's then torso where its mouth is located, lunges forward, trying to bite into your shield, Oz.
Mhm.
It does end up like catching on you. It doesn't hit, but you can like feel you feel as its teeth like it did not jump at your arm. It
Mhm.
bit into the shield itself and tore a chunk out and is like chewing on it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if where did your sheet go? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll try a chromatic orb this way. Yeah, why not? Okay. Few points, not very good damage. Few points knocked off of this thing as a uh, glob of morphing acid seeps over its stony scale hide. And then Inks, you're up.
Refreshing did work, by the way.
Oh, great. I'm so glad.
19.
19 will hit.
Hey.
Hmm.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm just gonna do one hit. Hey.
Okay.
Wow. Not great. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Haza.
Attack.
Uh-huh.
No bless. Need to turn that shit off.
Both hit.
Nice.
All
Very
right.
good.
As you cut off one arm and it lets out a weird growling screech, and then the other arm gets sliced off as well. It begins to like sink into the ground and lower, like looks like it's like it looks like it's falling to its knees without its knees bending, and it just starts lowering. But as it's like reeling, as its body starts to fall apart, it just collapses into the water in a heap. And boop, that's dead.
Gonna take a guess it's not a humanoid.
Very, very much correct.
I know what it
Um, just checking. Do I functionally still have a shield?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you keep that.
Great. Just got a big chunk out of it at this point.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotcha.
well that thing
That's
was
a
fucking
kind
weird.
nerd. Did you just? Oh, it's dead. Okay.
Mhm.
I just saw the turn counter disappear, and I
Oh,
was like,
yeah,
"Oh
yeah.
wait, oh yeah, sweet. That was only one of them."
Yes.
Well, only got a little bit of a cut.
Is this like a moving underground river?
Yes, this is very much underground. Like this is quite a bit of water and it's moving pretty fast. You can kind of hear the waterfall a little ways off, up the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So this one we probably follow to wherever it's terminating at, right?
That feels more likely to be the destination. I had the sense that it was deeper underground than we are.
Okay, so we're assuming, yeah, that one's coming up from somewhere up in the mountain. And the termination point should be down.
Well, does anyone want to go rafting?
No.
Me neither.
I mean, I
It's
guess
a
we
good
will if we
choice.
gotta, but just wade
Uh,
into it.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Maybe we find a
Extremely.
different route.
How do y'all feel about making perception checks?
So good.
Yeah,
I'm real good at those.
Sure.
give it a
Our
shot.
perceptive one is not present.
Ooh.
Okay, nice.
Actually, I'm middlingly good at those. I'm good at investigation checks. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Buried under the sound of the water. Uh, only Inks and Oz have the lightest indication. Just give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, proceed as you will.
Um,
How clear is the water?
That's really hard to tell if you don't have like a light source with you. I know that Torik's got one, but he's a little bit away.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I'm
about
just
to call
trying
him
to
over.
stay behind referee also. They're still.
Tor, can I borrow you?
Do you need something?
Your light. Or if you want to cast it on a rock and throw it over.
I can do that. It'll last for an hour.
I won't need it that
does
long.
does anyone else hear a humming coming from the river?
I do. Um, with this new rock light that I have, is the water clear?
That's
Uh,
a rock fact. Sorry.
it's much clearer, as are some things that are above the water. Give me 1 second to put them on the map to freak you out.
Oh my gosh.
Almost imperceptible over the sound of the water is the hum of wings of very large insectoid type creatures with a few limbs and exoskeletons and a long proboscis that is like curling outwards towards you. Need to roll initiative
Um,
again.
I think that might be where the humming was coming from.
Noted.
Probably would have kept you guys in initiative, but I wasn't sure which direction you were going, so
Mullet bug. Here's my token. Wait.
just wrong thing. And I will indicate how high off the ground they are.
Oh, I wasn't scrolled up high enough. There are, in fact, two.
That's good.
Hooray!
We're never gonna fucking make it.
All right, Torek is up first.
What the actual? No, you know what? And then I just shoot.
26 is gonna fucking hit.
For 16 piercing.
Damn.
Oh, I will spend an inspiration on that.
Ooh-hoo-hoo. Ooh-hoo-hoo.
Okay, that's
That's a hit.
much better. I like that a lot better. Is this actually like a rock?
Yeah, it's a
Wait,
rock.
you said this guy's sort of half sunk into the ground. Can I hide behind him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Move over, Asa.
Effectively the same, it's just funnier.
There we go.
Alright, you taking a hide action or are you just ducking?
I'm just ducking. I can't take a hide action as a bonus.
So you let off two roaring pistol shot, or musket shots, that do puncture the carapace, the black carapace of these shiny winged yucky things. And it's Hyacinth's turn.
Oh yeah, I will just take aim with this fancy new wand and fire bolts.
Oh, I think I'm forgetting a passive ability. I thought it was effective on a turn. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, start. Yes, you're definitely within range.
Mhm.
Could you make me a con save?
Mhm.
Hey, you're fine. Okay, firebolt away.
Oh no. Tragic.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Sorry.
move farther away and hop up on a rock.
All right. Oz. Make me a
Okay.
con save. It's a good con save. It's a fucking good
Okay.
con save. All right, take your turn.
As I am running down here towards Inks, I will pull out my lyre and start singing. Fly like an eagle to the sea, and I will reach out and touch Inks. Go punch those fucking bugs.
Am I getting fly?
Yes.
Yay!
Go fly and punch those fuckers, dude.
I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
Do those words of encouragement count as a bardic inspiration, or are you saving that?
No, I'm saving that.
All
'Cause
right,
I'm still only a 4th level bard, and I don't get my goddamn bardic inspiration. It's fucking awful.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's the worst.
The worst. My favorite class, the fucking worst mechanics.
Right, so bad. Yeah, so that's it.
All right, kick ass. Haza.
Run up to here, 2 Eldritch Blasties.
All right, let me measure your distance. Okay.
I did not think about the distance.
Okay.
If I am I good here?
So the nice thing is I appreciate that you very earnestly said you did not think about it because it didn't feel like you were metagaming because of that.
Yeah,
And
I was like imagining rounding the rock and then seeing it and like throwing at it.
fucking excellent. Also works. But you are actually out of the range, so yeah, go
Okay,
for it.
good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, 2.
Okay, that's a hit.
Pew.
All right.
Pew.
All right. You swing your sword in cutting motions, in sweeps, gusts of energy. 2 points.
Still getting the hang of it.
It's okay. If you bump into the area on another turn or something, then you'll, because it's at the start of your turn, so we won't know until
Yeah.
you're there.
Well, almost certainly if it moves up to get into range, I'm going in. So
Okay.
I'll
let's
hold
see.
here for now.
All right, ref. All right, ref. Oh, you're good at con saves. Oh, you saved. Tremendous. Excellent work, man.
Feel
we'll
it's my
just-
destiny to fail this save. It's gonna happen.
In just a brief look around the corner, we'll throw another chromatic orb, the staff, for some cold damage. Because who's gonna know any better? All right. Okay. So, Inks the flying goblin.
Ha That was actually what she said. That was not Doug.
Fuck, Panrin reincarnated.
I know. I was trying to make it not too Panrin. She is flying like a rocket, both fists out in front of her, and I assume I'm gonna have to make a save because I am definitely making my way towards them.
Yeah. God, I will be
Okay.
sad if you fail. I mean,
Nope, inspiration. This is the moment. Oh nope, doing it again. I don't care. I've been waiting for this for so long. Oh my god!
I've got
one.
an inspiration for
Well.
you, Doug.
No, I got one more. I got one more. Save it for yourself.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
There
God damn.
That is all my inspiration, and it was fucking worth it. I'm flying.
that's fucking funny as shit.
I'm flying. I am hitting like a rocket. Again, does 18 hit?
18 hits.
I assume 11 misses. That's why I hit it again.
Yeah, correct.
Setting strike. I want this fucker in the water.
Oh shit, rolled a 9. It drops.
Yes. Next one. Same
Oh, no.
thing.
Freaking
Yes.
Inks is gone.
14?
Miss.
Wait, hold on. I got a thing. Monk stuff. Hold on.
Monk stuff.
Focus aim. I could spend 1 key point to increase my attack roll by 2.
That'll hit.
Tight.
There's a lot
And
riding on this for Inks.
Stunning strike.
That's a 20.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Well, worth
it
it.
couldn't last forever, but it was
It could,
immaculate.
yeah. That
Someone
was
just drops into the water.
Yeah.
possibly my favorite turn I've ever taken in D&D history. All right, I'm done.
So it is in the water and it is being thrown
And it's-
down the river.
Stunned.
Yep. Can't do
Huh.
shit, is getting thrown down the river. The other
Goodbye.
one, though, it's right next to you. Ah, sweet. Rears back its head and strikes out at you with its proboscis
Ew.
Gonna take
Yeah.
a hit.
with a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
See ya.
Okay, you ready for this?
Nope.
Okay, here it comes. 14 piercing damage and 21 necrotic damage.
What the fuck?
Reducing your max by that 21.
1 second. I'm gonna vomit. You said 14 and 21, right?
Yes. Oh, also, did you roll damage for that second or your last attack? I don't think you
I
did.
did not. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Honesty.
Oh my god.
Well,
luck.
luck.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oof. Well, the good news, Hazen no longer has the lowest HP.
Yeah.
All right.
No
then
way
it's
in fuck
gonna-
I'm making it to Dominus.
Stop flying and cling to the wall and start scurrying along the wall this way. And then it is Torik's turn.
Oh, hey, thanks for coming where I can see you. Oh, that's probably gonna miss.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's it.
For 13 piercing.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Well, I have half my. I no longer have a measuring tool. Thanks, Roll20.
Really?
What?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I need to make a con save, it looks like.
Let me measure
Because it
for you.
moved closer.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Yes, a con save.
30 feet? Yeah.
Mm,
Uh,
I'll spend 1 inspiration.
That's safe.
Okay, then he takes the 13 piercing damage, and my turn continues as normal.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Any other parts of your turn?
I do not. I had to refresh the page. I do not like where I am standing now, so I will back up in a moment as soon as my page reloads.
Okay.
Holy shit! You are loud.
Yeah. There's just a sonic humming that is becoming more and more impressed upon each of you now. All right, Hyacinth.
Oh
And back
boy.
way the fuck up.
I don't like I don't like Inks being so low health and so far out over the rapid water. I'm going to cast a vortex warp on Inks to move them from where they are over like here.
Thank you. I was also very concerned.
I think I can leave them flying in the air. Let me check.
I don't
The
think
I
you
target is
can.
don't. I
teleported to
don't
an
know you
unoccupied
can.
spot. The chosen space must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze. So yeah, I have to put you on the ground.
That's fine.
Not the worst situation to be in.
Yeah, I mean that
way
rule is so
better
that
than
you
where I
can't like
was.
vortex warp someone 90 feet in the air.
Yeah. It's
But-
the whole dimension door argument where you can't like essentially push someone through it and drop them 500 feet off. Bonus action?
I do not have a bonus action, no.
Okay. Ozzy.
Ooh. I assume I've got to make a con save.
Yeah. That's a
Nice.
save.
All right, this is an awful idea, but as is usually the case, I can't think anything better. I will charge up.
It's 20 feet in the
will-
air.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Then I won't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea how I would even remotely earnest rebuke this fucking thing, but that's what
You
I got.
ate my friend.
Right.
Stern finger wag.
Yeah, there you go.
DC 15. Okay, that is a success. Haza.
Yep. Save. I told you I manifested it. Get
I'm
ready.
actually gonna move back.
Okay.
Oh. I save.
Yes.
I swing some.
Oh,
some
Oz, you're
sweet-
too far back. The wall is like right there.
Okay,
There you go.
I gotcha.
Swoosh. For one.
It is always the way. It's the pew.
The 14 misses.
Yeah.
Get a better cantrip.
What better cantrip? What's a better one that I can have?
I say that, I know you're investing in shit. Like it's just the
Okay.
case that D10 It
I'll
hurts
move up
sometimes.
and get ready to get fucked by this bug.
Don't say it like that.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who heard that.
Well, fuck it. Let's just lower my max HP to 0.
Referee
please don't.
succeeds.
We're like in a race for the lowest HP. Hazel and I.
Race for the lowest. Oh god. Fuck. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we'll try to slow this one down again. See how that goes. That's not it. Oh, that's with advantage of 25, so that's a fucking save.
The
Okay.
referee is present.
He's present and using high level spell slots. They're just not doing so good.
Yeah, referee's present.
Yeah.
Until we demonstrably see him do anything. He's vestigial.
Inks, you're up. He's earning his keep. He's trying not to let you guys die if he can help it.
I am moving in, so let me make that con save.
Okay. Good luck.
12.
I've got an inspiration for you.
Okay. Manifesting a save. 4.
A 12 does save.
Oh no! All right. Flying towards him, hitting him.
Okay.
25.
Uh-huh.
Stunning strike.
Drop him in the drink.
That's an 11.
All right. Goodbye. Right before. Oh fuck it. Oh yeah. No, I can keep hitting this dude because it's on his turn, right?
So he is stunned, so he's dropping, so you'll have to, like, fly after him to attack. But yes.
How far away do I have to fly to get to him?
20 feet down.
All right, so it's 25 to get to him. 20 is.
You have 60 foot of flying speed. You're fine.
Yeah. So I have
Into the water. and
I'm just
yeah.
making sure I have enough to get back on ground before I have to make another fucking con save.
Okay. Once you've succeeded on the drone save from both of them, then you're immune.
Oh,
So
okay, cool.
you're set.
Tight. And one last one. I'm
13 missed.
no 22. I have
Oh, that's
advantage.
right. Yes.
And boom. And now I will
Right.
fly my 15 back.
Yep. Okay. So he rolls away. The other one can get up now because he's no longer stunned. What is his fly speed? His fly speed is good. Ooh, his fly speed is good.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Oh. Oh. Oh, Inks.
Yeah.
He can get right here.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
Oh, wait, you know what?
Hmm.
He was prone because he was rolling in the water.
Eat a dick, bug.
I'll he is going to I am gonna have him dash to get like up in your businesses. But he can't suck any blood on this turn. Alright, Torek.
I can just see him now because he closed with Haza. So, I will. Do I want to? Yeah, I will use a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite. Putting me down to 1 spell slot. But that's okay. Don't need those. It's not like we got a boss coming or anything.
No, don't worry about the boss.
And then I will line up a shot and try to get this fucker on the ground and away from my friends.
A 15 will hit.
Okay. In that case, we get the Thunderous Smite, and he will need to make a great damage. DC 13 strength save. And there is also the musket damage of 11
That's
piercing.
fail. All right.
I believe that puts him on the ground 10 feet away.
Okay. Back in the water.
And now out of my line of sight, so I will move forward and take my second shot, which is at disadvantage because he is now prone thanks to myself.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Correct.
I am a shrewd tactician, let me tell you.
17
Like it's
hits,
working.
though.
For 16
Oh, that's
piercing.
fucking gnarly. Whew.
Good hit.
That's a
Down.
good turn. All right, Hyacinth. Think you're muted.
I have got to be conservative, so it's just gonna be another firebolt for me.
All right.
Just hiding behind a rock and shooting out blasts that keep going wide.
Yeah. All right, Oz.
All right. Seeing this thing come back up, I'm gonna run up here. I am going to take a swing with the longsword.
Ooh, okay.
He's prone, right?
Yes. Oh, he's prone.
Yeah, well, worth it.
Worth a shot, yeah. And then with my bonus action, I will use my Fey gift and give Inks help on this and use hospitality so that we both get 9 temp HP.
Okay.
Oopsie. It's more
Uh,
temp HP than HP.
Oh shit! I gotta fucking
Punch that fucking thing to death, Inks.
On it.
Not feeling good about this con save. I wasn't earlier. I think I just accidentally manifested this one. Never
Okay.
mind.
All right, Haza.
I step up and just fucking stab down on its head while it's down.
Okay.
Well,
You hit the resistance of its outer skull, and then the bottom half of its jaw, and then the twitching and shrieking as it is underwater and burbling, and then it stills.
I look up and see the other one further up the thing and just take a step back.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Got one.
The safe distance.
Oh, we're gonna keep him back. I don't think he's got anything that'll help you guys right now. Inks.
um, I don't know if it's
Do not
worth it.
fly out there, Inks.
Oh no, absolutely not. That was not
Swear
the
to
plan.
God, if you make me fly out there and get you.
100% not the plan, guys. At 6 HP, I'm a coward.
I saw you fly around the corner and then come back with a giant hole in you. Do not do this.
I don't know if you remember our fight with like that golem, but my tactics are very survival.
Throw
I
a
will-
dart.
I will. Oh yeah, I have darts. Thank you. Darts. Food. Damn it! Oh wait, he's still stunned, huh?
Well, if he's stunned, he's
prone
he's
also.
prone.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Whatever, it hit. 8. Wow, look at that.
Kicks ass that these things aren't resistant to anything. Well, nothing that's hit them anyway.
And I will. Oh, it has to be an unarmed strike, the third hit, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I will move away.
I do like the idea of a dart monk. Fury of darts.
Fury of darts.
Flurry of darts. Fury of darts.
That's my turn.
Okay. Oh,
Here
oh,
we fucking
oh,
go.
oh, oh. In order for it to get up and get close, like with its movement speed and everything, it can only get to here. Can only get to there.
We gotta take it down. We gotta go. We got a moment.
Oh fuck! What's it gonna do?
It's gonna suck. It's gonna eat its buddy. Cannibalize for blood and nutrients.
Oh god.
It does have a mullet. Once you see it,
Yeah, it does.
it's
It really does.
impossible to unsee its head. God damn it.
Uh, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna put him back because he's actually gonna fly elsewhere.
Yeah.
And we're gonna. I'm assuming. Right. Show of hands. Is anyone chasing it?
If I can see it, which I can't, so
Okay.
I don't know which way. Which way did it go? Which way did it go?
It went over there.
North or south? Because that affects
North.
which direction I run.
North.
It went north.
No, I can't see it. It's gone. It's free.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's the wrong button. And
It fucking stabbed a hole in Inks.
Yeah, I'm not doing so hot.
Yeah, that feels bad.
Felt bad. Felt real bad.
Yeah.
It looked good flying though.
Oh, it was so cool. Thank you. She is slowly spinning in the air.
I mean, there's that, I guess. Which way were we even fucking going? Before you
I
went
believe
and
we're going that way, and I'd love to figure out what's over there, but
I mean, our options are go like point over here, this way, or back the way we came. So which one? Back to kill the people that direction, or further in the cave here?
I mean, we're already down here. I was hiding back there. I mean,
Yeah, is it good?
positioned back there a second ago.
Did you see?
Nah,
any-
I mean, I didn't see anything. But then again, I was also focused on hairdo over there.
You didn't see any torso monsters or hair bugs?
No,
Okay,
nothing like that.
That's good.
You
I-
you need a minute, Inks? You
Hey, Inks,
I
look
would
pretty
love a
rough.
moment.
you got a hole.
Are we taking a minute? Because I would love one or
I mean,
several.
Like a minute. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get rid of a hole.
I'm actually pretty effective at healing.
On the bright side, it looks like it went all the way through.
That's
Maybe
the bright
not.
side?
I don't. Yeah, I guess it's only with like arrows.
I guess we can just hope that. Oh wait, can lesser restoration even? I think we need greater to fix lessened max hit points.
Yep.
I mean, I guess the question of are we going to try to hole up here for a bit, or are we just gonna shove some cloth in it and go? Like,
Oh,
I gotta say, your minds here are like the actual mind work's not bad, but what the hell is like? You can't just say things get in here sometimes. Like, how are
I
your
wish-
miners not dead?
Well, for one, most of them are constructs, and for another, it has
Okay,
been a while since these
broken
have been
then.
in proper capacity that I have been in control of. This is the first I am seeing any of this.
well, I hope you're taking great notes.
One-eyed, three-legged, three-armed monsters.
Yeah, the
we got
torso.
bullet bugs. We got. I mean, where are they even coming from?
What did you dig into? I mean, they're not coming in the front. They'd have to go like I feel like something in town would see them at that point. I'm just saying, man. So I'm just yeah. Again, the actual mining is fantastic.
All right.
The
So
copper
what
bits.
what do we do?
I mean, yeah,
As much as I hate to say it, I don't think we've got a choice. I think we've got to rest for a bit.
I forgot to reduce my
I
number
leave
of
it up.
cards.
I leave that up to you all.
Well, if no one's gonna vote one way or the other, I vote we sit.
Yeah, I mean, it's really up to you because you're the one leaking all over the floor.
Yeah, yeah. I think once I stop leaking, we can go.
Okay. And then I guess going down this tunnel here.
We're already down here. Don't see why not.
Okay.
What,
I
this way?
mean, yeah.
Ignore it. I don't have
mean-
more map down there.
The other option is, Haza, I don't know if you're able to make me invisible again, but I can go scout ahead.
Or I can do that until you stop leaking on the floor.
I mean, but if I'm invisible, nothing can see me anyways.
Except the blood that you're dripping on the floor.
Doesn't my blood also become invisible?
I don't know. I don't.
Until it hits the
I think
floor.
when it leaves you, it's not invisible anymore.
Hey, on the bright side, I'm not a doppelganger.
That seems like
Right, and
yeah.
if you don't shut up and start healing, you're not going to be anything.
All right,
Torque, do you
fine.
want to scout? Because I can hit you with it, and then I guess rest with inks here.
Anyone is to be trudging through water, I don't think invisibility is going to help anyone.
Yeah, that's why I should be the one to do it.
What?
I kind of figured Torque would go back the way we came, since this has so far been the
Yeah.
wrong way to go in nearly every way I can think of.
It's best, I think, if we all just stay together. Because what if something does see me and grabs me, and I don't want to have to cut myself when I get back. Inks is already doing enough bleeding for everybody.
All right, well, let it be known I offered.
Yeah, we got it.
Do me a favor.
Hit you with this rifle so you go unconscious and take a break.
I was
Can
gonna
do.
say, try not to look too close. And she will heal herself using her hand of healing once. And what it looks like is all the black that kind of coalesces on her body focuses and moves around the hole in her stomach, and the tissue itself starts regrowing. And I get 2 of these. Okay, cool. That's not bad.
What was that?
Uh, I can heal as well. I mean, you know how I'm able to cause additional uh, uh, damage to people. Kind
Yeah,
of looks like their skin is,
yeah,
you
flaking
know,
a little.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can kind of do the opposite too.
That's that. Okay, that'd be good to know. Good to know about.
There's like 3 people who can magically heal, and we're shocked and suddenly concerned that Inks also has the ability to heal.
Yeah, it's not something. Uh, it's physically painful, so I try not to do it as often as possible.
Okay, Hyacinth, can you heal?
Certainly not.
Okay, me either. So that's. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one.
I've seen you heal when you
Me?
kill stuff. Yeah,
Oh, it's not the same.
I
how
mean,
isn't
mine's
it the
not the
same?
same as theirs.
It's like they got like I don't know.
you're hurt,
describe-
then you're not.
I guess
Do the
yes.
specifics matter?
I can heal myself. True. A little.
Little's more than nothing.
Are we doing a short rest here? Is that happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
I-
here?
I
I
mean,
mean, as opposed to where?
Yeah.
Mm.
Back in
closer
the
to the
we could go
doppelgangers?
into the hallway for which there is no map down there. Back to the edge of the map. It's good tactics. Put our back against the invisible wall.
Hopefully, I only have to do this once. Oh, fuck yeah. Well,
That's
that brings me to full.
+6, Doug.
Hmm?
For the
Oh.
solo
Another
rest.
6.
Wait, in that case, can I take back my hit dice?
No, because
Mm,
you have to roll a
you-
hit dice in order to get the song of rest.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Yep.
What if the
Then-
bug comes back?
I am at max.
Torek, who once again is not hurt, is just going to stand at the edge of the river, inside of other people, but just watching.
Okay.
Guys, I am at max health, a full 24.
Oh.
Jesus
You
Christ.
did this, Max. You did.
And-
Oh,
And as a
You did
reminder, I
that.
don't have a ton of ranged options.
yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, you can heal.
About as many
So-
darts as I have HP.
If you punch yourself, you can heal yourself. So that's not nothing.
I only have so many key points as well.
I mean,
Well, you get more now. You're taking a short rest. All right. Sounds like that's where we're going to end session tonight.
Wait.
The successful short rest.